Can't ask for a better start for this Columbia City team, off to a 2-0 start as they kick off NE8 play later on this week. And a big reason for that success, we've got Coach Brett Fox joined alongside us. And Coach, like I mentioned, 2-0 to start the season, including an impressive win at Northwood. What do you feel like is the biggest key to this team's excellent start?
I just think that we're concentrating on the fundamentals, taking care of business, and just making sure that we're taking what the other team has given us, and playing in all three phases of the game. And so when you look at both the games we've played so far, we've made plays, we've blocked punts in both games, setting up some short fields for our offense, and then our defense has been playing well as because our offense has been controlling the clock and the time of possession.
You look back on week one, probably one of the best wins that we've seen from a Northeast Indiana team so far this year. You go to Northwood. Not easy to go to Napanee and take care of business against an excellent program like that. Just what stood out to you? You talked a little bit about all three phases, but what stood out to you about that game?
It's just a physical game. It's what we wanted, when we switched up our schedule week one, and something that we wanted to address because of just where our program's at, just the way that it's grown, and it's been, a blessing to see it grow to where it is, and it's an attribute to all the people that work within our youth department with that, and all of our coaches, whether it be, somebody that's coaching our third graders or somebody that's coaching our high schoolers, like everybody in between, and so just a recognition of that's, what we want our program to be seen as taking on some challenges, and so we took on a challenge in Northwood, and I was just happy with the way that our guys played.
You talk about upping the difficulty, just knowing the overall growth of this program in your 12 years here. How do these first two games against Northwood, and against Plymouth, how do you feel like that helps set you up for what's to come in the NE8?
Our conference is tough. When you look at throughout, all 7 weeks that we have to play in it, you have to be ready every single week. And when you see it, there's teams that are making deep playoff runs every single year from our conference. And so it's a tough schedule to have to face. And so you want to face tough competition to be able to be ready for that.
No doubt about it. As you guys look ahead to Friday now against Belmont, as always with your schedule, it's a little more backloaded, but how do you keep the guys locked in and focused on improving day by day, just knowing you got 7 weeks to march towards that goal of winning an NE8 title?
Right. Like our slogan this week as we're running into, the first week of conference is attention to detail. We talk about we need to concentrate on ourselves more than we need to concentrate on anybody else, and to make sure that we are not satisfied with where we are, not satisfied with who we are, that we want to strive for perfection instead of just realizing that perfection is not something that's attainable, but it's something that we always want to go for, and we always can have improvements in that. And so, that's what we're trying to build every single week. You don't want to peak, week one. I hope that we didn't peak week one and playing Northwood. Instead, you want to peak in the deep playoff run and be able to do that.